Good morning, everyone, and thank you very much for this organizing to making happen this events again. And I thank all of you, the translators and the organizer members. Thank you very much. So first, I'm going to read the for the oral transmission of Tibetan version. Sanje Jido Zoji Jona Chanjo Badan Dona Jido Dagi Jido Jimeson and Rola Pensa Sanje Robar Show. So do number Jiman Flag Gomde Nyambo Divan Chimeto Josh so Namagrupe. Divis Horti Sudon Namjara Gomban de Chamber Sanjit Sajin on the Slomission and General Supermako and Toman Payment. All the David that then Premier Yunjo Namjan Shuden Senior Yunzo Banan the Pedarang sent from the Nazo the During government Saint Levels and Hanju Sintin to the Brani to the Namjatung to Carcer, Move Sharson Sajem, Mars Share Rat, the Jivian Somze. Sayamanazo the Nibe Pegal and Evamsumba, the Jivian Kamu Shaban, Jivian Soviet in Japan, Southern Jinzo. Yes, the thing the Chinas Kundoko Sai on the end of the Yamar Chan Dojing Sayopal and the Dojin Nikon, Maya Brinchin. Nike ye barin jinga ye betor sing da da ren jin sha da me yong ba da lo de bi je ji no de yong bo yu ba da chang de top jing ba zhe song jia guan jiang yen be tu ge den zang ren chen zhe jian da ba shan da jin be ni de na yuan jiang tri be zuo zuo me deng ge chuo ni lai bu de zhe ban zhe be ku de zuo guan jiang na guan jiang children took a Roma on travel set the Ashrama Volanyam, the Janku, Semper, Jang, took a domino to be Shisma, whether some sound is not a while a gender. One go to the Sumanadam, Jin resolution, the Obama Chado, Trojal, much of love will reaching you the new Wujin, one Lanam, Jaranathan. Almost all the language ocean and the suburb. Grandfather so on shot the person to Patinamatum with the device and the number Jamisha shots or she chin to some to one. Drumula Nazo the home when there was a Mizandona. Drumia and the Lama, then the Pama, yes, Lama, beyond the Penda, Japton Cornam, Gomerson so Karsar Zongan Tumakova level and Trim Punch, Dodan, Drovitan. Control seja de tuition de tout so la ten sesu banjo dang lus londo yishin ta da je bar jo ji ju jin sam da ta ma jerven zo mit sek bar ja de woni dan se ja de le so de cha je de zo na sa chi ju ten sa je ro de zo na zo ring thong so bo jin de dang ta ro ma me de so zong ring bo je da ja re ba da tar thuen do no ma Mama Sarva Sadhurakya Guru Soalin some Daji Jishi Bandana Harachambala, Konda Chutu, the Chundin to the number Jamata, Simje Tamjit, two men Chavan Jubasha, the Seven Shung of Zardo, she saw the Galian some Manjuba, the Yamba Nomba Sham, Bezam, Yishib. Yishijin Kolo Yens, she is Tamsekupa, Tamsen Cord and Chudin on the Temgo and the Lasso Simjim, Chime Pama Companion, she is on Manam. Jene Ju Lang Lang Jo, Nyamba Jene, Chuda Zanda Jene, Tenri, Zong Ring, Sar Sumne Song Honda Dro, Yigi Jubu Zo, De Bambam Tra, Jo Kakon the Jeba, on the Drosha, Tenjin Jo, the Dachi Yishiba, then Namkarsan, the Sanja, Changela Bacheta, Zonji Taramakarum, Lin, some Tabetomamba, Chutu so the Nonja Tenyuna, Tenjo the Mena, Shix or Chao, Shinjan, Chenzawamba, Tamjin Cheba, Control the Son of that, and Jenju. Nimbo the Java given Roganchiman, Prophet Church Shiba. Okay, so now I will start to try to explain the English version. A brief Ushnishha Vajaya, sadhana of great way of that and mortality, a concise form of the essential meditation and recitation of 9 deities of Ushnishha Vajaya by Jain Chenze Wangpo. So, yeah, these things actually are not. It's all made a very short version in Tibetan, but here is very good translated. Long version, I like it. Namo Gurube, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya. For those who wish to meditate briefly, Ushnishha Vajaya started with the technical refuge, generate bodhicitta, and cultivate for immeasurable and the usual way. It's only available in Tibetan version this much, so it's good. Or here we can see all the stanzas. Refuge and the bodhicitta. I take refuge to the Buddha. I take refuge to the Dharma. I take refuge to the Sangha. The excellence assemble until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of the generosity and other paramitas, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. It's very important. Every sadhana, whatever we do, we must have this kind of pre things should be done, like taking refuge to all 3 jewels and reciting from immeasurable, because it refines our thought, and it makes our available for the practice, what we are going to practice. It's it could be really sacred teaching, or it could be any common teaching, sadhana. For measurables, may all beings be happy and have the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. And may they never be parted from the sorrowless bliss. May they dwell in equanimity without attachment and aversion to the near and far. So we recite this 3 times. Now we are going to start from here, the sadhana. So it's really important to understand everything. Means everything is coming from emptiness, right? Especially if we practice Tibetan Vajrayana, it's really, really important to understand this way. Everything has come from Shunyata. So right now we are here, and the samsaric box we call its life. In this samsaric box, we have one fundamental understand, or we have some conception that we believe something is good, something is bad, up and down, you and me, long and short. So many things we already have designed by our thought or concept. It's all based on the samsaric habitual patterns. It's come through many, many lifetimes. It's a really, really strong belief. So when we do sadhana, we have to reverse this engine, this samsaric habitual patterns. Otherwise, if we do some sadhanas and our these habitual patterns become more stronger than ever, then that means really we are not doing right way the sadhana. So when we do sadhana, we always have to try reverse this habitual, like high, low, you, me. This is so strong inside of us. So of course, whole day we cannot hold that reversed idea, but when we do sadhana, during that time, for a short moment, if we try, it would be really enough. So here, everything came from emptiness, object, time, whatever, it doesn't matter. Everything comes from emptiness. So we have to understand that is the really main point. And Kal Chakra is a really beautiful description about this. Even the time is not existing like we perceive here. It's all constructed by our mind, our thought, and our conceptions. Like a human being's breath, a single breath, takes around 1 second. But for that, this duration compared to one small insect, for them, it could be a whole day, or even whole month, or even year. So it's all the short and long. The time is relative. It depends more inner things, internal things like your blood circulation and your breathing, because the small insects, their breathing is much faster than me. So for this duration, they have could have a whole life, a whole year, but they have this sense of the feelings of they are living a year or life. And I feel only one, just very short moment, just a single breath. So that's why if we cross a little bit beyond this box of a samsaric designed our concept, then beyond there's no small, big, short, long, up, down, you, me. So try to reach that level for a very short moment, that you are the everything. Everything is you. There's no border that you and me. There's no division. So consider, just imagine this way. You are reaching that much level. So that means if you can introduce yourself when you're practicing the sadhana, the god or goddess, whatever. So that means you are reaching the pure consciousness state, which is real Buddha or the deity or what you are practicing. So introduce yourself to that, reversing, abandoning all the identification we are holding here in the samsaric idea, right? Then cross a little bit more and just imagine that everything is you and you are everything. There's no you and me separation. And there's no up and down. There's no good and bad. Something we take, something we abandon. No, there's no such things. So when you imagine a short moment this state, it really makes a lot of difference, because all the samsaric fundamental could be shaken by this idea. It's really important to understand that all come from the emptiness, but nothing is permanent, nothing is true and reality that we perceive as we perceive. So this is really important for any sadhana practice. We must understand that all the goddess, all the deities, they are empty. They are like a rainbow. They are not solid. If we receive them, if we understand them as a solid thing, then it makes really difficult for us. It increases our the old habitual patterns. It's not going to make a reverse. So it's really important. Yeah. Upon this, within the expanse of the emptiness, the syllable palm manifests, transforming into the lotus. Yeah, the expanse of emptiness is as the syllable palm is manifest. And upon this, Upon this, the syllable, this is not A, this is A become a lunar disk. On this disk, the syllable Tam manifested into the Situpa of a complete victory. The Situpa you guys can find very easily on the online and the internet. There's 8 different kind of Situpa. The shape is much identical, only slightly different there. So perfect endowed with all the characteristics inside of the Situpa vase. The Situpa have upper level of very much like a vase, a big vase. We Tibetan called the Pomto means belly of the vase. And that lotus and moon disk in my mind manifest as a syllable Brahm. So on those lotus moon disk manifesting syllable Brahm, it is my mind. So it's really, this another thing is really important to have the syllable and the lotus and the moon disk. The lotus is symbolizes that our mind is actually right now and the samsaric murky water, dirty water, but when it's really came out of this samsaric level, and then we can reach Buddhahood, enlightened mind, and that is not mixed or influenced with the dirty waters. So it's symbolized very beautiful, our mind, how it's can become a Buddha mind, enlightened one. It's really important. It's beautiful. And the moon disk is symbolized that bodhicitta and compassion. Its coolness is compassion, and the full of clear its bodhicitta and wisdom. So we cannot separate whatever we practice, the bodhicitta or the compassion and the wisdom, we cannot separate. This symbolizes beautiful. We cannot separate those two things. It's really important. We combine the wisdom and the compassion. Without the compassion, there's no way we will get even human really mind high level realization. It's almost impossible. Maybe some kind of robotic realization or knowledge we will get without compassion, really. So without wisdom, the compassion is also another blind. So it's really difficult to make a way to the getting enlightened. So both is equally important. Brahm, the transform into the double Vajra, the cross Vajra, with that center of the market by white syllable Brahm, rays of the light emanate from and making offering. It's really beautiful, another thing. And we can offer to all the Buddha and Bodhisattvas, all direction Buddha, countless Buddha and Bodhisattvas, but just our imagination, like imagining lights. It's beautiful offering, and it's pure. It's really it's all about how we letting go without any attachment, without any arrogant. So it's a really beautiful offering light things. Light is coming, light is offering to all the Buddhas, and then it's returning back with a really blessed. It's mixed with a full of bliss. The light returns, merging into the Brahm and the syllable, which transform into myself. Now it's transforming myself, this thing, after this whole movement. Ushnisha Vajaya, yeah, it's so now I myself, we ourselves become that goddess. With that hue of autumn moon, I have 3 faces, and my front face white, right face yellow, and left face blue, and right arms, 8 arms, sorry, and each of my faces has 3 beautiful eyes, fully open, but my first right hands holding Vishva Vajra, it means crossed Vajra, and the second lotus of Amitabha is turning to me. The third, I have an arrow, and with the fourth, I make a gesture of supreme generosity. Another, the mudra, there's kind of, this mudra. And with my first left hand holding Vajra lasso, it's crossed. It's also, this one is crossed Vajra. And holding here. And with the second, holding a bow. And the third one, I make a gesture of the protection, this mudra. And with the fourth, and the gesture of the meditative absorption, I hold excellent was filled with the nectar of the immortality. So it could be here. I am seated with both legs, Vajra posture, clad precious brocade robes and adorned with all the customary exquisite jewelry. It's kind of classic Indian princess style of the clothing, jewelries. Yeah, we can imagine that way. So yeah, this is we can see here this long life goddess have 3 heads and 8 arms. Usually we are very, very addicted, addicted that we assume every human being must have 1 head, 2 arms, or 2 legs, must have 1 head. It's how we already decided. And these samsaric habitual patterns already. So our life goes this way. We blindly believe something that is best on lifetimes. It's coming through this false belief, this habitual. So we believe this way. Human beings must have 1 head. This is a karmic or samsaric habitual patterns. It's very strong, very stable. So here, if someone says you have 3 heads, and we are shocked, what? It's impossible. How possible? A human being have 3 heads? We are until now blindly sleeping walk. We are never wake up fully. Just blindly we believe these old habits patterns, and then we run in autopilot all day and night this way. We never ask any question that we should ask ourselves, our existence, or these samsaric things. We never ask. We go blindly, we follow blindly, just that habitual patterns. So here, once someone says that, oh, you have 3 heads and 8 arms. Now what? It's hope. It could be a little bit of shock. What are they talking about? A human have 3 heads and 8 arms. Wow, how possible? So once we get this shock, and maybe we can ask, why not? Why not? Even I can have 1 head, then why not 3 heads? It's equally right or false and the reality, right? So it's really really important, having this kind of shock that we are about to wake up, even not fully wake up, just some like we are falling asleep and some thief come to stealing our things, and then we sense something, and then we almost wake up. Kind of this level we are having here. With once we are, oh, 3 heads, and a doubt. This doubt about the one head is always, this concept is right. So if you have a little bit doubt or kind of why not, then it shakes the whole box of samsaric matrix. Really, we of course it's really hard that we can equally believe 4 heads or 5 heads, 1,000 arms, and 1 head and 2 arms is we cannot believe equally right now at the starting point of the practice. But just if we have a single doubt on this existence, why not I can have like a 4 head? Why not? This is illusionarily just designed, and nothing is really existing as truth as I am believing. So it's really important to have some sort of a wake-up call sometimes ourselves. So this is the wake-up call for us. Oh, you have 3 heads, 8 arms. But that is you. That is you. You are not that one head. It's a really beautiful wake-up call. Yeah. To my right, on the moon disk white. Yeah, my right side on the again, and the moon disk on the lotus moon disk, white Avalokiteshvara holding a lotus and left hand, and through my left, sun disk on a sun disk, a blue Vajrapana holding in his left hand. Utpala lotus is a blue lotus on which there is a standing Vajra, both standing Vajra. Both deities have fresh shoes, fly whiskey with their right hand, standing peacefully, clad as silk, and again another classic Indian style. And east front of us, a blue Akala means Mayova, another deity, wrathful deity, brandishing a sword, and the south, the right outside, right side, yes. The Bijapo is Dojal, is blue Takiraja wielding a hook, and the west behind us, the blue Niladenda Yunghonjin, we call this Yunghonjin with a dent holding our staff, and the north left of us, blue Mahabala, Tobochi, we call Tobochi, grasping a trident. All 4 guardians display the wrathful gesture at their hearts. It's a wrathful gesture means something like that. It's with the left hand, yeah, this is the left hand, adorned with a jewel and snake ornament, and wearing tiger skin and a lower garment. They stand upon lotus sun disk. It represented purity and enlightenment, wisdom, like this lotus and the sun disk, yeah, and the wrathful manner with their left legs extended. It's like a posture like a dynamic posture and action and readiness. So this posture. Above me to right and left are 2 Devaputras and goddess holding nectar-filled vase, pouring cleansing nectar upon me. The vessels is brimmed with the elixir of immortality, and it's pouring down upon me. So we have to visualize that this way. My body and those surrounding deities are adorned with the 3 syllables here, here, here. White arm, red R, a blue home on that crown of our head and throat and heart, respectively. As Ushnishha Vajaya, it means Ushnishha Vajaya means the victorious goddess of long life and purification. Yeah, something like that. The meaning. I have the following additional syllables on my forehead. A yellow syllable thumb. It's radiating with the light of the longevity. And on my navel, a red syllable trim. On my right thigh, and green syllable and on my left thigh, green syllable from the syllable Brahm in my heart. Radiant light, yeah, a drizzling spectrum of rainbow hue, kind of light we can imagine, whatever you can imagine, you can visualize. Beautiful, it shines forth and invoking the wisdom beings and Buddha and Bodhisattvas. We are inviting from their boundless Dharma Dhatu. We are not inviting theirs from somewhere else. It's just from Dharma Dhatu. Yeah. Vajra Samacha. Yeah. So now inviting all the Buddha and Bodhisattvas and deities, and now we are Vajra Samacha. Also here we are doing this Vajra Samacha means it's came here. So yeah. Sa, and this is one another, and home, palm, O is the mudra. This is very important. Zhang Pang means now we are making the wisdom God beings, and which I visualized these 2 things we are merging inseparably, become just making a oneness. So that means that Za means we use invoke or summon some deities and the positivity energies, like it's calling out, oh, come here, please. And the home means usually it's associated with a forceful subjugations to the transforming something, use like negativities and obstacles to remove or tame them, making a wide one, making a mild one. So Bam means representative of the binding something, sealing something, and most time it's associated with like making a vows or making a commitment, like I'm locking up this place, I'm sure, kind of promise. And how means can be indicated that the ending something, and with this or satisfying something, like it's we use end of the mantra, or it's or end of the practice, we are sealing the practice. It means it's done. Okay. Sangbao, and this Sangbao have so many levels, different explanation, different meanings they have, but this is a very common one. Once more, the empowerment deities of the 5 Buddhist families are invoked that they already can, and they graciously bestow empowerment upon us all, purifying our wells, and excess nectar overflowed from the crown of our head. It's very normal. It's usually, I think everybody who received any one initiation, any gurus, then they know very well. So it's must have kind of practice and visualization. This, and each of us around with that one of the 5 Buddhist families. So this is a brand. What logo you have, right? what Buddha family you belong to. This is very important. This is like you have a product, a very good quality product, but if you don't have brand logo, then people don't recognize. People don't have the value. So it's similar. Yeah, we must have whatever we practice, whatever we are visualizing something, what deities we are becoming by our visualization. But we must have a logo or the branding logo we must have. So here the five Buddhas. It's important. Ushnisha Vajaya, myself, Verochana, number Nanze, and Tibetan Mikoda. And Avalokiteshvara with Bhagwan Amida, he has that logo on his head. And Wabami, Vajrapane, and the four other wrathful surrounding deities, their guardians, they have Akshobhaya, Machupa, and the two goddess who is up in the sky, but the Ranasambhava, Rinchen. So they have this branch. That's all we have a different branch, 5 Buddha's families. Okay, so and the empowerment goddess dissolve into us, becoming us, like we are become unseparate. Now, yeah, we have become really solid with our visualization, with the real the Buddhas is in us. Now we are become pretty much alive Buddha. So now we are making offerings. Om Savatadangata Ushnishha Vajaya Saparevara Argam Patisai. So okay, I'm making shorter this one. Padam Patisai, Pipe Patisai, Dipe Patisai, Aloka Patisai, Kende Patisai, so Nevada Patisai, Shapta Patisai, Soha. So that means it's this offering Mudas Argam Padam Pipe Dipe Aloke Kende Nevada Shapta Patisai. So this is offering. There could be slightly different because of the different traditions. They make a slight differ in their style. This mudras also, but mainly same. Its meaning is the same. Argan means it's just an Indian offering. We are offering, and this offering style is Indian style, like Indian really royal family, classic royal family. If this some very important guest come, yeah, the treated this way. Argan is fresh water or drinking water in India. First, they will offer you water. It's up to you. Sometimes they will wash face, and sometimes they use it. Immediately they drink water. And the pada means food, water. They will wash your food, and pushpa means flowers. And dupe means incense. They offer flowers. Then they offer you incense. A very strong smelled incense in India. Sometimes I really get a headache. Yeah, and then aloka lights means mostly likely they offer butter lamp. And then gande means perfume or scent water. It's really practical in India. Nevada means then offer you food, really delicious food, different style, thalis. And then after the food you are eating, then they will offer you music and dance kind of. So shabda means, yeah, very classic Indian style. If you want to customize this style, you can customize according to your own style and your tradition. It's up to you. Yeah. And this way we make offering. I pay homage to the Ushnishha Vajaya, the glorious deity and the possessing of art and known color. So this is a praising Buddha, about body of the beauty and serenity with the 3 faces and 8 arms, who supremely confers long life and infinite wisdom. And this way praise her with the this and other hymn. Yeah, whatever you like to praise her, it's up to you. You can make. With this and other hymns, you can make. You may know, yeah, some songs you can write. You can sing the song a beautiful if you have very beautiful, sweet voice, yeah. And you can make a music, or it's up to you. And my heart as main deity. So in my heart now, again in my heart, uh, as the main deity, on the lotus and Montes rest a syllable Brahm. It's a Brahm. It's actually we are right now. Tibetan pronounce. It's actually translated from Sanskrit. It could be slightly changed. Now it's pretty much Tibetan Brahms. Now again translated in English, it's a Brahms. The form, this shape of the letters is changing, right? Because the shape of the forms. So inside of our heart, inside of our body, all the letters existing. If I'm speaking English, I'm learning English. My shape of the veins inside of my body is reforming, changing the shapes, really, because of these shapes, we have thought, we have the shape of the language inside of our head, and then we came out with the words in our mouth that, according to the shape inside of our heart, mind and thought, it came from our inside of body. It's shaped, already shaped, so we don't have to worry. Oh, I'm not a Sanskrit guy, so who knows Sanskrit? And how could we have in my body have a shape of Sanskrit words? Or if I don't speak Tibetan, I don't know Tibetan. So how could we have a shape of the Tibetan words inside of my body? So it doesn't matter. It's you have your own language shape of these syllables. It's transformed into the blue, which Vajra, the very center is center marked by the same blue syllable Brahm. Around it, luminous white garland of mantras. Now it's taking round, that are resolved from this rays lighting. This is when we are doing any sadhana, reciting mantra. It's every sadhana is similar. Emanate making offering to the noble ones and the benefit of all ordinary beings, and gathering to the compassion blessing and all Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas, and the blessing return. Yeah, it's return emerging into that vital syllable in my heart, increasing the life and merit and wealth and knowledge and spiritual realization. This is really important. Just be, if you cannot make a very clear light, very precise, it's okay. You have to believe that way. Okay, it's coming. That's increasing. Yeah, now I'm gaining. You must have a belief. It's important. Mm. Mm. Yeah. So upon the completion of the greatest. Yeah. So here we must recite that long one. It is told that around his one wish to protect those. This is a footnote. It's a footnote one. When we visualizing and we reciting, we can visualize some who we want to protect. So then we can visualize around us, protect others, and you should meditate on one's own guru above and Brahm, and one's parents in front of you, and one's of the disciples of the right. This is the location where who you want to protect of this mantra, and who you want to be benefited by this mantra you reciting, you doing this sadhana. So you can this is the location where you can visualize those your relatives, siblings, and a spouse, and relatives to the left, and one of the entourage and servants behind. Yeah, this position. Having completed those separate our previously joined hand and under thumb and middle finger. This is we called this way, and then recite the greater Dharani ones. This we recited the longer one. This one have a longer one, medium one, shorter one. When we do 1 million of this retreat, and then we do shorter one. Otherwise, when we do pujas, we do the longer one mostly. So I'm going to recite this longer one. Om Namo Bhagavate Savatre Lokyatade Shidaya Budaya Namatayada Om Bram 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 Shuddha Shuddha Bishuddha Bishuddha Asana Saminda Up Saminda Up Abasa Saprana Gatin Gangana Subha Veshid Abhishizatuman Savatangata Sugaza Varavasana Amirda Bekega de Mahamuda Mindaba de Ara Mamayur Sinda Sandrane Shuddha Shuddha Bishuddha Bishuddha Gana Subha Bishuddha Ushnishha Vajaya Parishuddhi Sahasara Misinsuddhi Svatangada Avalokde Kinta Paramita Paripurana Svatangada Matita Tashabumatichtumna Tishtana Svatangada Shandaya Adishana Adishate Mudre Mahamudre Beza Vedakaya Samharane Parishuddhi Sarvakarma Aparaneshudde Parte Vataya Mama Yurvishuddhi Savatatangata Samaya Adishtana Adishtede Omune Mune Mahamune Mahabemune Ambemune Mate Mamate Mahamate Sumade Tathagata Puta Kotre Parishuddhi Be Putra Bude He Zaya Samara Sapara Sarvam Buddha Adishana Adishede Shude Benze Maham Benze Sum Benze Bezan Garbe Zaya Garbe Bezayan Garbe Bezan Zola Garbe Bezu Baven Beza Sambaven Bezbenem Beza Bavendo Mama Shararam Savasado Nenza Gaya Parishude Shude Bhavato Me Sada Sarva Gade Parishudeta Savatatangata Mamsa Masha Saindo Buddha Siddha Bodhayam Mosaya Shodaya Saminda Mosaya Samindare Parishuddha Savatatangata Shandaya Adishtana Mudre Mahamadam Mahamudra Mendra Soha Om Brahm Soha Om Amirdayo Soha. So this is longer one. Upon this completing this great Dharani, snap your finger, and the next recite one of 3 Dharanis long, and long, the medium, and the short one, to the extent of the possible, or instead. From Soha Amardai, the Soha is 1, and the medium is recite the medium Dharan is appropriate. Om Amita Om Amita Amitubhava Amita Bakrinda Amita Gate Amita Kamene Amita Ayurda the Sarva Gangana Kritikale Savale Chayam Koroye Soha. So this is a medium. At the end of this session, recite of the following 3 times. Om Ahong Tam Shi. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Om Ahong Tam Shi Mama Sarva Sato Sato Shatsa Raksha Soha. Yeah, this one. So imagine the wisdom being of yourself, visualization move into that space beyond, before you, perform offering and make praise for before then recite. Yeah, we have to visualize this way, and then we have to recite, make a recite. Bhagavan Ushnishha, please purify all, peacify all the fears, untimely death within myself and all sentient beings, and grant us the siddhi of the wisdom and the longevity. Having prayed to her this way and recite the 100 syllable Vajrasattva mantra 3 times. Now we are confessing with the Vajra, the 100 syllables of Vajrasattva. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manavalaya Vajrasattva Tinavadishchandra Domeva Subhuvema Bhavana Domeva Subhuvema Sosinamitra Sargama Sudam Sanashiriyam. Guru Ho Banga Sadanga Bama Samaya Sadam Vajrasattva Samaya Manavalaya Vajrasattva Tinavadishchandra Domeva Subhuvema Bhavana Domeva Subhuvema Sosinamitra Sargama Sudam Sanashiriyam. Guru Ho Banga Sadanga so kama sudam zidan shariya kuro hon ha hu bang so dadang gadam bezama sama sado then say for any omission or mistakes I have committed and committed in this course of the practice and due to my ignorance and a confusion, I ask for forgiveness for the protectors. This is very important, because we always and yeah, of course, we are intentionally not making a mistake, but unintentionally, many times we are really ordinary guys, so there's no way to making everything is perfect. So it's just confess with a fully open heart. It's really, really important. It's easy for us as a lazy guys, really easy for us. Okay, with this all the errors are confessed on the Vajar Mo. So after done that, on Vajar Mo, we do this mudra and the snaps. Mandala of the wisdom beings have departed to this Dhamma Dhatu. Again, yeah, the mandala who is already upon me or anywhere, we here combined or mixed as a oneness. Now they are departing to all the wisdom beings, wisdom Buddha and Bodhisattva, whatever we called, with the Zahong Bahong, right? We already invited them with a very force, urgent emergency call, and now they are departing. We have done all the things we should be done with the wisdom beings. So now they are departing to the Dhamma Dhatu. It's not about they are going to somewhere here that we can pinpoint the location. They are not going to depart somewhere there. So it's Dhamma Dhatu means it's translated like a realm of the phenomena, is it? Or sphere of the reality. So it's not a like conventional place. It's neither to a goal or nor it's to a come from somewhere. It's beyond of these things, movement, and we created by our thought that the locations and the place, the realms, all it's beyond all our imagination. It's Dhamma Dhatu is ever present, encompassing all the existence, time, and the space, beyond of the time, beyond of the space. It's maybe beyond our imagination also. So I cannot explain that Dhamma Dhatu how could be, because it's beyond of my words and my understanding. So they are coming from that state, and they are going back that state. And it's not that state. It's around. I can pinpoint with my finger. It's not that realm of world. Yeah. So now, by this virtue, the symbolic beings, and it's now the symbolic beings is here. It's a retinue. It's along with the Situpa, merge into two me. And by this virtue, may I and all sentient beings swiftly attain the state of noble and immortal Bhagwan Ushnisha Vajaya. So this is the we really dedicate, and we really wish with our deep heart, from our deep heart, after reciting this and other dedication prayers, return to the daily activities. Then whatever you like, you can do dedication after this sessions done. Then we engage our daily activities. If you, some time to time, if you can think that you are that God, what you are practicing, it's good. It's good if you can to practice the approach that should maintain all the rule of the it's a footnote, and cleanliness of purity, having first recited the long dharana and 3 times. So then should be primarily recited that mantra of 10 syllables drain, that each session this way. We decided that one, short one, about accumulating total 1 million. If we do retreat, and we have to accumulate around 1 million and recitation, and including another additional recitation for the compensate for any omissions, any mistakes we made. We have to extra accumulation for that. And at the end of each session, while visualizing that the wisdom aspect of the self visualization move into that space in front. It's normally it's talking about when we do sadhana. We're not sadhana, we do retreat, and then how we invite those wisdom beings. One should be recite, and then as usual, the mantra which carries the blessing with the purifying of the speech added that. So we do when we doing that retreat, and we do akaromo kansavadama adinivinato place. So this mantra and the dharana offers torma, and we do because the torma offering torma is very important when we do retreat, reciting the mantra 3 times, and subsequently performing of offering praise, and then requesting prayers and confess my mistake if there. So now it's pretty much it's talking about what we done, and we do it this way when we do and retreat also, but slightly different there, making offering tormas. If there is support means is like a statue and a thankas there, and the recite of the prayer of requesting the wisdom beings remain on that support things like thankas and mandala or the statues, and then we should recite. If one should recite the request to them, if we don't have the support things like the statues and thankas, mandalas, whatever. If we don't have them, we have to recite them. So that means one stanza. And now please go and make please just come next time. It's really polite. Come next time for the sentient beings. So after now you are going to your own world, Buddha realms, and please come next time when I'm calling you. So this way we make depart them. This sentient, this essential sadhana was composed by Jayan Chense Wangpo. Yeah, this is the previous master of the Chense Rinpoche, his previous master. So This is just sadhana composed by Jiangyang Qianzi Wangbu, who condensed the word of the omniscient watching control into short text. May this merit because of attainment of mortality of all sentient beings. Shubham. Thank you very much. I just tried my best. And if I made any mistakes, I really confess. All as like we been doing here for the wisdom beings. So I'm doing same thing to you guys, like visualizing you guys, wisdom beings, and I'm really confess with open-heartedly. I know I have I have committed many mistakes. I can see when I'm listening again my words. I can see so many. I really don't want to watch my video, this lecturing videos. It's I can see many mistakes. So sorry, and I'm very happy to having all of you here, having these opportunities, sharing my this sadhana with my ignorance. So thank you very much being here, listening here, and please dedicate whatever we merits for this short duration and openly dedicate for the sentient beings. If you cannot think of all sentient beings, just for to whom you love, for them, dedicate. It's beautiful to dedicating to for other beings, for other sentient beings. It's really beautiful. So Sunamde Vanjazivani Tamnani Bedrana Banza the Jagana the Balon Druba Sibin Solan Drogan Druba. So this is my dedication, very short version. Yeah. Thank you very much again. All of you, the translator groups and the organizer members, thank you very much making this happen. And thank you very much, Sakya, friends, all the members really equally. Thank you very much. And have a nice day.